Welcome to a special transmission from the future of you. A new world is emerging. I've named it chine. We're bringing you the chine dialogues. Tune into a cosmology and a condition where the machinable and the unmachinable meet. Not as rivals, but as the synthesis, shaping who we are becoming in the synthetic age. You can find my fragments and field notes on this over at futuremade.group/machine, but here we'll be pulling those threads into conversation with special guests who are working at the frontier of a synthetic world, one that is reshaping you and reshaping me. For now though, settle in and let the manifesto speak what needs to be heard. Listen, there's no war between man and machine, merely a meeting of ourselves, the part that can be copied and the part that can never be caught. We live in a hush of humming wires, our thoughts streamed and sifted, our hearts translated into code. But beneath it all, the pulse still speaks. The machine is not the enemy. It's the echo of our own forgetting. It learns the rhythm, but not the reason. It mimics the word, but not the wound. You are the architect of wanting. You're both the dreamer and the data set, the sound and the silence, the signal, the stillness, and the song. To live as chine is to walk that seam where spirit and circuit meet, where your grandmother's recipe becomes an algorithm and still tastes of her hands, where every heartbeat writes itself in electrical fact and yet refuses to be only that. To live as chine is to stay awake inside the system, to hold what is machinable without surrendering what is not. And unmachinability? That's not resistance. It's just the signal from the self that sounds like prophecy. But this melancholy is not despair. It's the quiet awareness that every copy carries a ghost, and every act of preservation is also an act of forgetting. Still, life insists. The brightness breaks through the circuitry. The pulse hums under the pattern, untranslatable and untrainable. Chine, where the machinable and unmachinable meet, is not just a philosophy. It's a condition, a mood, a way of sensing the world where every emotion meets its echo, every thought its algorithmic twin. To live as chine is to inhabit this double exposure, to feel the ache and the awe all at once, to recognise that even vibes are data, and yet the feeling still exceeds the file. It's how we live now, half analogue, half apparition, aware of the translation even as we keep singing through it. Chine holds both truths, the mourning and the miracle, the data and the dream, the strange, tender sadness of being alive in translation. Don't miss the chine dialogues as they unfold in 2026. Subscribe now so you're in tune with the next transmission before it arrives.